it's really interesting. You at a certain point in this process, and Chris and I always start CEO and down because we strongly believe if the top doesn't buy in, not something you can delegate, not something HR can do. If the person at the very top isn't completely bought in and willing to model the values themselves, then this can't work. But what happens a couple of years into this, or maybe 12, 18 months, right, Chris, is the peers start holding themselves and each other accountable, even sometimes when a frontline manager doesn't. And specifically, they start holding their managers accountable to say, you know what, I've had 3 conversations in the last 2 weeks that did not feel like they were mutually respectful at all. And this team is not living their values. And so we get this peer-to-peer, even bottom-up push. Although it starts top-down, it inevitably, right, Chris, goes to bottom-up, and people start to not just hold themselves more accountable, but hold each other and their bosses more accountable.
We had an interesting conversation on a couple of the ops teams a month ago. And it was, sometimes, they're referring to the members of the other team. Sometimes my brothers don't realize how much time they cost us, how much energy they cost us when they don't communicate. A machine that's not working, or it's on its last legs and it's a 3-hour changeover, or whatever it is. And Mark specifically jumped in and said, you can challenge those folks from a value side, from an accountability side. And you're not just trying to stab them in the back. You're not trying to do the we're better than you are kind of a thing, but it's here's what we all commit to doing. And they nodded their heads. I don't know that they immediately went out and started to coach their team members quickly, but it was a cool opportunity at that stage. And I think there was much more willingness from these frontline operators than Mark and I expected.
To share, this is the problem that's causing me and my team and the extra work, and not to have, not to be complaining, but to just share the facts of what those decisions cost us.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, every team would probably say they could spend 2 hours every transition having those conversations. Well, yes, maybe, but let's raise up the conversation. So you all, if you're the best team, then you would never do that to the team you're transitioning over at the end of your shift, right? So it starts to increase the opportunity for them to literally stand up and say, come on, let's fix this because it's going to make everybody's lives easier.